Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to Wally World, otherwise known as Six Flags Magic Mountains. Come get lost in me. Interesting start to the day already. The lift dropped me off at the employee entrance instead of the actual park entrance, so now I have to go see how to get into the actual park. But let me show you the mountains. Check out the snow-capped mountains in the distance. That's how much snow they got here. Oh yeah, and her explanation on how to actually find the entrance wasn't very clear. I just have to follow this fence till there's a gap. Hopefully get into visitors parking and then find my way. Wondering trying to get to the park entrance, but there's the holiday booth. That's kind of cool. Holiday park. So they do have holiday overlay here. Let's check that out. There's a bus. Wonder where that bus is going. Continuing our journey, do you think this is I don't think that's the gap in the fence that she was talking about. I don't think so. I'm gonna keep looking. Oh, there's one up here. All right. I don't even know if this parking lot is open, but I've made it to a parking lot. I don't know where the gate is. So I'm gonna keep searching. Maybe I'll find it. This is only the second Six Flags I've been to. The first one was in Atlanta, and it's been a while since I've been there. So I don't really know where to go. Hopefully I can find something here. There's only one car parked out here, and then there's a guy actually working on stuff. So I don't think this parking lot's open, but the roller coasters are running. There's a plus. Let's see. Well, this is the Wandering with Gary series, and we're definitely wandering around this park. The outside of it, at least. Finally found some people, so I'm gonna keep going that way. Interesting little side note, that roller coaster there is refurbed, but that is the roller coaster from Step by Step, y'all. So if you ever watched the show back in the 90s, Step by Step, that is the coaster they used. Also, as I walk through the parking lot, this is the parking lot that Chevy Chase runs when he thinks this is Wally World. So this is Wally World, or at least the fictional site known as Wally World. This is the parking lot they run through when he's trying to get to the park. That coaster right there is the coaster that him and John Candy ride during the movie. I mean, it's refurb now, so it's part wood, part metal. It used to all be wood, but that is the coaster. What an iconic coaster. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's kind of crazy how tiny it is. You can see one of the first riders of the day on the front of the coaster. Step by step, day by day. Right about there, I think, is where Cody looks over for I think they're ants that disappear after the first season. They're like, what's up? And then it becomes the Mark kid, I think, he's looking at. There they go. Whee! Made it to the park entrance. That was a walk. I'm gonna go through security, then they're supposed to do something after that. So let's see how this goes. So Hurricane Harbor is their water park. I'm not gonna check that out today, it's way too cold. But I'm gonna head over to Magic Mountains. See how this goes. Heading into Six Flags Magic Mountains. A lot of entrances for this show. First steps inside the park. Fascinating. It's definitely got like an old-timey feel to it. I like it. Waterfall feature's pretty cool. You can see all the roller coasters behind them. Let's see if I get on something today. I'm excited. This is the first time ever coming to this park, so everything's new, checking everything out. Fascinating. That's an interesting building over there. That one looks a little scary. I would definitely recommend coming on here on a Monday. No wait times. 15-minute at most. Not bad. Some weavy back roads here, y'all. I know where I am. Rapid Camp Crossing. So this is like a wooded area with a coaster running through it. It's interesting. Got like an old western town. Kind of reminds me of Knott's. I mean, not as big or nice, but definitely get that vibe in this area. I have no idea where I'm going either. Check out the neat little benches. Kind of matches the ocean. I don't know if that ride's closed. Looks like it. I could hear them talking above me. They were scared. Look how high that is up, y'all. Wow. So this ride right here that's closed must be a flume ride because they have a dryer right outside it. That's neat. I've not seen a dryer like that, so you just walk in and they'll dry you after you use it. That's actually a really good idea. Of course it costs money. Here's a look at the park map, in case you're wondering. They don't actually have paper, anything here. It's all app-based, QR codes. So there's an idea of what they offer. There's the app, in case you want to know. Made it to like a boardwalk area. This does remind me of Knott's, really. Because it has that boardwalk area too, where it's kind of like boardwalk, New York feel. Look at all the coasters. And loud music. They have a West Coast Customs Pimp My Ride ride. If you ever watched that show back in the day, I've seen some of the cars. They were basically junk. They didn't really leave in any of the like TVs and stuff in them. They took them out too, and kind of they gave them back the cars after they supposedly fixed them up. And they'd go to like a junkyard and pick out cars. Interesting history to that ride right there. But yeah, there's two like cars that are racing. I haven't seen them go. I do see them waiting to go though. So it's kind of interesting that they haven't gone yet. This one's fascinating. Not really my style, but it's nice. Hydraulics. Or airbags, one or the other. Probably hydraulics though. One old. Interesting they have a description. It's a rat rod. It basically just means a chopped truck. That's got a big engine put in it. Or chopped vehicle actually. Fascinating. It's an interesting ride. Speed shop. There's one of the nastiest speed. Got some go-karts. I'll get her to come here one day and race her. She's super competitive, even though she tells you that she's not. So that'll be fun. I'll have to get her on that one of these days. That's an interesting coaster over there. It's got like a body that you hang from. That's an interesting looking coaster. I really want to try to get on this tower. I'm gonna go see if I can find how to get on that. Actually, there's like this gazebo, just like hanging out there for one of the rides. And again, we're still at the end of that boardwalk area where the race car, the skydiving thing is. So that's kind of where this is located. Got some, I believe, DC references. Metropolis, I'm guessing, is Metropolis reference. But Big Belly Burger, isn't that Beast Boy's favorite thing from Teen Titans? I'm not sure about Carlini's Pizza. I'm not sure what that is. If you know, let me know in the comments. It's probably something DC. And they got the Ace of Clubs down there. That was one of the Batman's villains' hangouts. Coming up at the Hall of Justice, right next to Riddler's Revenge and Battle for Metropolis. So this is Battle for Metropolis. I think I'm going to try to ride it. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm going to take a try on this ride. This looks interesting. I can't film on it, but this is what the queue looks like. This looks fun. Kevin Conroy. Oh my gosh, they have Kevin Conroy's voice. That's awesome.
Those guys are off their rockets, flying debris, and get you on board your vehicle.
Check out Cyborg.
Once you're inside, I'll get you where you need to be. Good luck out there.
This is cool. Just got done with the Metropolis ride. It's fun. It's just a screen-based ride that spins you around a bit. It was a fun little ride. A nice little dark ride. It's definitely a different pace than the rest of the rides here. It seems very thrill-oriented. They call this like the most thrilling park in America. So I'm going to take a look at everything else that's around here. Let's go. Ace of Clubs, reference to Batman villains. I like the Metropolis World of Tomorrow. And then check out that one in the distance. Here we go.
Whether you are with friends or family, the best way to add fun to your day at Six Flags is with an icy. Stimulate your senses with the classic
That one looks
cherry
fun.
or blue raspberry.
This kind of reminds me of that art sculpture where there's a robot and it's like a self-cleaning robot, but it's leaking oil at the same time. So it's like trying to keep the oil in so that it can keep functioning, but at the same time, it's a losing battle. I just kind of feel like that's what this is right here. Yeah, here we go, the big swing's going. Figured I'd pause and... Oh, that doesn't look too bad. How high do you think they get? Okay, it goes higher. Someone seems to be enjoying it. I feel like the screams are probably one of the best parts of the theme park. Look at how high they are! Oh my! That's crazy. That's up there. I hope the camera does it justice, y'all. Oh my, they're almost upside down. Oof. They are almost upside down. Got some carnival rides. Interesting, so once you get past Metropolis, they have carnivals. Huh. Grabbed a quick lunch since I'm here. Johnny Rocket seemed like a good, decent choice so far. A lot of the stuff is closed today. Been a fun experience so far. The park is pretty empty. It is a Monday, so I'm not surprised, which is really nice. Most of the ride wait times are between 0 and like 15 minutes, so that's not bad at all. It is getting a little bit busier, but not bad. It is only open from 10:30 to 6 though, so know that ahead of time. But I'm gonna munch on my food. It seems like standard theme park food, so I'm not gonna do too much of a review on it or anything.
It is yours to keep, easy, fun, and guaranteed. How about you guys right over here? Would y'all like to give it a shot? It's easy, fun, and guaranteed. All you gotta do is grab whichever bag you would like, just like so, and it is yours to keep.
Oh, I thought you meant, I guess it was. Zero.
How about you guys? Y'all want to give it a shot this time around? No worries. Have a lovely day.
Been doing some research about the park because I'm kind of interested in like how this all went down. So you know that big tower that I was interested in, that's closed. Apparently it closed in 2000. It reopened with the ride that's underneath it, but in 2019 it closed permanently. Apparently like they need a multi-million-dollar upgrade to the elevator system to be able to reopen it, so they haven't. But during the COVID lockdown, apparently some kids snuck up there and painted all the stuff that's up there, which is why it looks a little bit run down. Interesting. It's weird to me because that's one of the things that I can see from the hotel, and like one of the reasons I want to come here. I would love to have gone up there and see what that looks like. But it's just closed, and it's weird that they haven't like demoed it. They just leave it up, and you can kind of see it. And it's got some tags and stuff on it, but it still doesn't look bad. But clearly the elevator needs some work, so understandable. But just an update as I'm sitting here finishing my lunch, just kind of looking into some of the park details. Another interesting thing I've seen too is that when it first launched, apparently Chevron was a huge sponsor of it. So they gave Chevron a free day before it opened, and they gave out tickets, but they didn't tell them not to bring all their family, so people thought it was like family tickets. So like thousands of extra people showed up. They were parking like the overflow lots and stuff, trying to accommodate them. And then eventually they had to actually turn away employees. So the Chevron employees were like turned away that day. So the park had a little bit of a rough opening. It was opened with a land company and SeaWorld. SeaWorld was one of the builders to it. And they got a bunch of the people from Disneyland to come here and work on this park when it first opened. Within a short period of time though, SeaWorld actually sold it. So they got out of this park and they're no longer involved. And then eventually Six Flags purchased it and became Six Flags Magic Mountain instead of just Magic Mountain. It's a really good location. It's kind of away from everything. And I did buy the annual pass. The reason why I bought the annual pass was because there's 7 parks in California you can use it at. And then there's parks all over the world like Cedar Rapids you can use it as. One of the big ones for me though was definitely Knott's Berry Farm. So me and Nacy are definitely going to be going there. again this year and doing more exploration there. So that's why I wanted to buy it, because I want to explore Knott's Berry Farm more. And because I got the premium like everywhere pass, I'm able to go to Knott's Berry Farm with the same ticket. Check out the DC Universe sign. They have a meet and greet for Batman over here. He's looking good. I'm gonna go check out the DC booth over there. But I think I'm gonna try to get a picture of Batman. So I like this. I got Shazam, Batgirl on the left. You got Aquaman. You got, of course, Batman. It's kind of a given. Wonder Woman, Superman, and the Flash on that side. It's interesting they took Batgirl of all the characters. I mean, I guess. You think they'd put like a Harley Quinn or something, somebody bad on the side, but I guess some of this was done. Harley Quinn wasn't as big as she is now. Check out that. They got the Teen Titans. You got Raven, the Flash, Kid Flash, Starfire, and then Robin over there. And on the back of the Teen Titan rides, there's Beast Boy. You know, I always equate Cyborg with the Teen Titans, but here he's part of the Justice League, and there's been kind of a push to put him in the Justice League too. I don't know, what do you think? Should he be in the Teen Titans, or is he more Justice League? Checking out some of the DC merch here. Got a lot of towels. I am gonna go check out the Batmobile though. That looks like something. So they got the Batmobile here. It's kind of a mixture of Michael Keaton's Batmobile, right? But then you also have these like 4 wheels in the front, which makes it a little bit different. I don't know which genre of Batmobile it's trying to be. It seems to be like a mixture of a few though. It's pretty cool looking. Check it out. And it can only fit one person, so Robin, I guess, is not riding with this Batman. Check out the fog lights and stuff on the front. Huh. And then it's got a supercharger, I guess. Tires haven't been used. Gotham City Park. So this is the Batman ride in the distance. It looks pretty cool. They do have lockers too, so in case you need a locker, they do have that. Gotta love the little nods. They got this Gotham City Park dedication stone, and it says by Bruce Wayne. That's interesting. I was wondering if it's going to be a headstone, but it's just a park dedication. A headstone for Martha and Thomas Wayne. We got the Wonder Woman. They have the Themyscira. It's apparently the embassy of Themyscira. Which, if you don't know, Themyscira is an island in the DC universe, so it makes sense that this would be an embassy for that island. My favorite character has always been Superman. I like this magnet. It's pretty cool. This is S, but like metal with leather on the back. I noticed on the other side over there, this is the Wonder Woman ride. Oh, here they come. Well, it doesn't look too bad of a ride. But what I was going to say, I sidetracked easily. Hawkins High School, do you think that has to do with Virgil Hawkins, which is Static Shock? Or do you think there's another reference? Check them out going up that mountain. Doesn't seem that bad. It's got a couple big drops, but it doesn't seem bad overall for the Wonder Woman. The only thing I haven't found, you have to let me know in the comments below, is like test vehicles to see if I can fit. I don't know if you just have to get up to the ride and test, or if they actually have test vehicles like some of the other parks do. It'd be nice, but I can't find them. Let me know in the show notes if you've ever been here, if they do have the test vehicles. Look at them up there. That is the Superman ride, I believe. I thought it was more of an actual like ride. It seems more like a drop tower from here. I'm getting closer, so I'll find out. Oh, there they go. There they go. Nacy would love that one. I'll have to get Nacy on that one. She loved them drop towers. Oh, looking at the back of the DC sign, the bad guys are on the back. That makes sense. So you got Black Adam, Harley Quinn, Riddler, Black Mantis, Cheetah, Reverse Flash, Joker, and Catwoman. Good spread of villains. Still don't get the Batgirl on the front though. So that is the Lex Luthor drop. I noticed the L at the top. I figured it was Luthor. I'll have to get Nacy to go on that when she comes. But you guys have to help. She's not one for drop towers. Ooh man, they high. They are high, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Oh boy. That's up there. You can definitely see the park from there. Ooh. And they slowly crank it up. And they stop. Alright. Here they come. Continuing my walk around the park, here is Steampunk District. What the past would look like if the future happened sooner. Okay. Gearworks is a pretty neat looking building. I am thinking they're planning on expanding this area probably because there's not much back here. A lot of it's screened off. Just got 2 roller coasters back here. I'm not gonna ride them today. But they got that orange and blue one, which is Scream, I believe. Yeah, that's Scream. And then that's Goliath to our right there. So they got 2 big coasters back here. Heading out of DC Land, went past the Daily Planet newsstand and gifts. In case you didn't know, that's the paper that Clark Kent writes for. I don't think the Superman ride is going today. I haven't seen anybody go on it yet. That one looks fun too. Oh, another drop on the drop tower. Ooh, they are up there with that drop tower. I like this Goliath sign. Look at how big it is. That's pretty cool, right? And of course the queue's right behind the sign. That looks good. So this is the DC Land where I came from. I'm heading this way. There's a Buccaneers, so it's basically a swinging pirate ship that swings. Very, very carnival-y. And then Goliath is here to our left. I'm gonna go check out the Season of Thrills thing. I do wonder, is this for this year or is it for last year? But I'm interested in the DC Heroes and Villains Fest. I'll have to check that one out because we'll be back here later in the year. Alright, so I'm just kind of exploring the park. I think I'm about to hit Looney Tunes area. I just wanted to pause. It's a pretty fun park so far. Got a lot of rides. You're definitely into coasters and stuff. This could be the place to check out. So what do you think, my friend? I definitely would be the one who goes up to wolves and goes pss, pss, pss. That would be me. You can see the big carrots in the distance. Bugs Bunny. Let's go check out Looney Tunes, yeah? Then they have a whole display over here of pistachios. And there's that ride I was telling you about, the pirate ship that swings. So the Looney Tunes area is called Bugs Bunny World. Oh, my favorite Taz, he's in the picture. He's my favorite Looney Tune. Him and Marvin the Martian, which we actually saw at the Funko store here a couple days ago. So check out that video too. Look at the big carrots. And then they have a Roadrunner ride back here. It looks like Little People roller coaster, as in children. But yeah, that's what Looney Tunes look like. I'm gonna go check out this carrot ride. Check out the Bugs Bunny fountain. It's all broken. Very Looney Tuny. I like the Taz house. Wonder if Taz comes out of there occasionally. They got Speedy Gonzales' Hot Rod Racers. That's a serious coaster. That's a scary coaster right there. Merry-go-round. The carrots were actually a theater, so it's Daffy Duck's Dance Off. I wonder if they have any shows during Monday. And then they have this ride, which is Elmer Fudd's Weather Balloons. And then across the way there is a Tweety ride too. It's like a little cage. I don't know, putting a kid in a cage and then going around, that kind of sounds fun. Yeah, check out the theater. So looking in the app, I don't think there's a show there right now. I guess there used to be shows there. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Learning how to use the app here. So apparently you can click on the ride, and it says really tiny right there, but it's closed. So the Superman ride is closed. Wonder why. Maybe it's down for refurb or something. I like this in the middle. It's a love potion, so it's teacups, but they're circling around a love potion. That's kind of cute. Gotta be honest with you, of all the lands, I didn't think this one was the one I would find my first vomiter. So there's a girl in the bushes puking from one of the Looney Tunes rides. I didn't think they were that extreme over here. I guess so. They got my man over there, Taz, waiting at the railroad tracks, causing a ruckus as usual. I don't see him having his own ride though. This is like a heavy they have like a Forestry Service truck over there. But I didn't see him with his own ride. There's the Pepe Le Pew's tea party over there with the love potion. Yeah, it's an idea of Looney Tunes land. I'm heading out, so that's all folks for Looney Tunes land, or Bugs Bunny land, I guess what they call it. Made it back to the front of the park. So there's see the Superman ride in the distance. This is the Bugs Bunny World Looney Tunes area. And over here is a coaster. This is the front of the park. So we made a loop. We have seen everything. Stopped in the Looney Tunes store just to take a look at everybody. I love the heart guy. I don't know what his name is though. There's Marvin. No Taz though. I do miss my man Taz. Poison Ivy's a pretty solid character. I like those shirts. Those are pretty good. Got some mugs. You know, the usual merch. Those are pretty nice. This entrance is really cool. I like the big tower. I wish you could go on it. All of the roller coasters. The waterfalls over here. Really nice. Was hoping to meet some characters before I left. But looking at the app, no shows are scheduled for anything. There's no shows scheduled. So there's no shows happening right now. I don't know, just an off time of the year or what. I guess I was lucky to meet Batman. I didn't see anybody else other than Batman though here today. Some of the Six Flags merch. I like how they each have like a ride shirt. This is in like the main Emporium place. Yeah, if you conquer the ride, you can get a t-shirt. Might get to see a showdown between some Canadian geese and a little puppy. I'm gonna bet on the geese. I wonder what they're up to. Anybody watching, this is their first time here, this is where you're supposed to be dropped off. So this is right by the front gates. Don't let them drop you off in the employee drop-off. Then they have to walk. I'm happy that I found this. This was a fun day. This was my first time going to a theme park since we went to Knott's about a little less than a year ago. Really nice park. Definitely if you're into the thrill rides and the roller coasters, you can hear them behind me. This could be your park, man. I do definitely want to try some more of these rides, but it'll be helpful when Nace is here so she can hold some of the stuff and I can hold some of the stuff. Hopefully we can get her on that drop tower. That seems to be what I'm really jonesing to get her on, the Lex Luthor drop tower. There's a lot of little rides too, like there's a bunch of carousels and kiddie lands too, so if you have kids, could be a great park too. Overall, a really fun day though. It's not open very long today, so I'm going to be heading out, going back to the hotel, getting this edited and uploaded. So if you like this video, please take a moment and hit that thumbs up. It really helps us and the channel grow. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week. And like we always say, we'll come and get you for the next one. Ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth. Bye everyone. That's all, folks.
We just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it helps us reach a wider audience and helps our channel grow even further. To those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, we just wanted to say a huge thank you for always being there and supporting our channel. We cannot wait to take you guys on our next adventure, so we'll see you guys in the next one.